Win a brand new iPhone Pro Max 12 with these 4 easy steps. Step 1. Subscribe to ING YouTube channel. Step 2. Click the notification bell. Step 3. Share one episode of Your Money Matters on Facebook and tag 3 friends using the hashtags #IMG Your Money Matters, #IamGreat iPhone 12 Pro Max giveaway, #IMG official channel. Step 4. Visit img-corp.net/iPhone 12 PMax and fill out the giveaway registration form. The lucky winners will be raffled during the live premiere of the last episode of Your Money Matters Season 3. Watch and share this with your family and friends now to get a chance to win. Good luck!
Your money matters. That's why we have this show. In this season, we've put together the best financial experts in the country to teach you all you need to know so you can grow your wealth, fulfill your dreams, and make an impact in the world. Hi everybody! Welcome to Your Money Matters. I'm your host, Rissa Singson-Kawpeng.
Build a second income. Don't rely on what you have right now.
Understand, recognize, accept that we need to upgrade our financial strategy.
If you're not adaptive and you're not flexible, then whether there's pandemic or not, you'll really have difficulty.
Prosperity begins in the mind before it goes to your pocket.
The intersection between passion, potential, and peso. If you can combine those 3 elements, I think you will be in the right track.
Join us every week as we learn and apply money strategies to prosper your life. New episodes stream every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Philippine time. Hello everybody! Welcome to Your Money Matters. I'm your host, Rissa Singson-Kawpeng from Manila, Philippines. And every week, we have experts on our show to teach us things, new things that will help us in our financial life. Pero, hindi lang pang pera mga bagay na matututunan natin dito. Because the things that we need to know and we need to apply about our financial life are things also that will help us in every aspect of our life. Kaya habang natututo tayo, lumalago tayo, at sa bawat parte ng buhay natin, we are growing. So, this way we become truly rich. Kaya please do subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so that you'll get alerted every time we have a new episode. In this episode, our guest is an all-around beautiful woman. Hindi lang siya maganda at magaling sa bahay, pero pati sa larangan ng kaperahan. Si Rose Fausto ay isang investment banker dati, bago siya naging full-time homemaker. Today, she's a writer and speaker on money and family life using behavioral economics principles. Bigati nitong si Rose kasi she graduated with honors sa Ateneo de Manila with a degree in AB Economics. Tapos nag-aral din siya sa Harvard Business School ng Behavioral Economics. Kaya promise, ang dami kong natutunan sa guest nating ito. Kaya huwag kayong mawawala because you'll surely learn powerful principles that will change not just your money habits, but also your life in general. So are you ready to revolutionize your thinking? Let's go! Palagay mo, ano sa mga sumusunod ang pinakamalaking hadlang sa pagsasagawa ng ating mga mabuting intensyon? A. Wrong decision making. B. Lack of willpower. C. Lack of knowledge on what to do. D. Wrong beliefs. And the answer is D. Wrong beliefs. Ang mga maling paniniwala natin tungkol sa ating sarili ay madalas ang pinakamalaking hadlang sa pagbabago na gusto nating itama sa ating buhay. This includes our wrong mindsets about ourselves, like what we are capable of, what we think we can or cannot do.
Okay, we're back at Your Money Matters, and as promised, eto na po siya, ang ating guest for today, si Rose Fausto. Hi, Rose!
Hi Rissa. Hi, good day to everyone who's joining us right now here on your show, Your Money Matters.
Yes, naku Rose, salamat. You finally nagtugma din ang ating mga schedules, and I'm so excited because I know na ang dami mong maikwento, marami kang maituturo sa amin. Okay, so Rose, I mentioned in the intro that you were an investment banker before you became a full-time housewife. So, as an investment banker, you were investing other people's money, tama?
Yeah, actually, I was in the origination. Ibig sabihin nun, kami yung gumagawa ng mga syndicated loans. Kung masyadong malaki yung isang utang, hindi kaya ng isang bangko dahil sa mga limits. So, iba-ibang bangko, we will put them together. Tapos yung mga itawag doon, initial public offering, pag merong isang company na gustong mag-list, kami rin ang gumagawa nun for the different companies. That was my past life. And as a banker.
As a banker.
Yeah.
I know that kasi ikaw alam ko kung ano yung ginagawa mo, in-apply mo rin sa personal life mo. Pero I'm surprised that there are other people who are like you. They invest or they care for other people's money, pero yung sarili nilang pera hindi nila na-manage, so it doesn't necessarily translate to your own personal application. So what were the most important lessons that you learned about personal finance as an investment banker?
Alam mo, kasi yung sinabi mong problema, and you shouldn't really feel bad about yourself. Don't beat yourself up just because sasabihin mo, ba't ang galing-galing ko pag pera ng ibang tao, pero pag pera ko, hindi ako magaling. That is so normal. Alam mo kung bakit? Because money is a very emotional thing, and it is so difficult for us to apply all the lessons, the tenets that we know for sure in our rational mind. Pag ito na, pag sa atin na. Kasi para bang nadadagdagan na talaga ng mga emotional matters yan. And that's where the difficulty comes in. Yun ang problema.
Yun na nga, kaya nga. It's surprising, no? Kasi yung money, supposed to be parang sobrang, di ba, parang business lang to, walang personalan. Pero actually, money is a very personal thing. Very, sabi mo nga, emotional. No?
Oo.
Grabe, so I wanna talk about more of that, ha? Pero yung sa ano yung important siguro for personally ikaw muna dun sa personal finances mo. Ano yung mga natutunan mo as an investment banker na nai-apply mo sa personal finance life mo?
Okay, kasi pag yung corporate finance, you really have to document. You have to document everything. So, gumagawa ka dapat yan ng balance sheet mo, ng income statement mo, ng cash flow statement mo. So, ito ngayon nga, Rissa, this is what happened. When I became a full-time homemaker, syempre, binaon ko lahat yon. Binaon ko yung pagiging investment banker ko. Diba, sinasabi nila sa showbiz, once a showbiz, always a showbiz. Diba, ganyan? Always a showbiz person. So, siguro, in my case, once a finance person, always a finance person. So, binaon ko yon. And especially because ito kasi yung nangyari we really did a very audacious move with me giving up my career, and together with that was half of the family income. And that really prompted me to be very, very religious and to really watch our expenses like a hawk. So, syempre, in-apply ko na ngayon yan. Yung mga natutunan ko dun sa aking past life as a finance person, ginawa ko na yan sa bahay. Talagang naka-account yan up to the last centavo. Minsan, naiirita nga yung asawa ko. Nung si Marvin, sabi niya, to the last centavo talaga ha. Sasabihin niya, uuwi.
Siyempre, kailangan magbalanse, di ba?
Oo, kailangan.
Kailangan
Tama yan.
magbalanse.
Ina-apply yan. Kailangan magbalanse. Tapos, alam mo yung joke ko sa kanya ngayon. So, sabi ko, okay na tayo, honey. So, I will just account up to the last peso na. Nag-round off. Nag-round off na. Hindi na up to the last centavo. Joke lang yun. Joke ko sa kanya.
Pero, Rose, wait, you mentioned something very Filipino. Yung the woman giving up her job.
Yes.
And so what made you, because that's a very big decision, especially if you're a two-income family. Tapos,
Correct.
hindi naman kayo nabawasan, nagdagdagan kayo ng miyembro ng pamilya. So how did you
Exactly.
come up with that decision? And how
Ay,
did you
nako.
manage? Kasi kalahati na nga yung sweldo.
Exactly. Alam mo, ganito yun eh. Nakakapagtaka talaga, and it was a very brave decision. Ganito. So, we had 2 children at that time. 2 sons, Martin and Enrique. Tapos nagpapagawa kami ng bahay. Hello, di ba? You need all the money in the world pag nagpapagawa ka ng bahay kasi minimum 50% cost overrun. Pero ganito, I think this is what happened. It became very obvious to me what probably was not obvious when we were not building our house. Kasi para bang pag uwi ko ng bahay, hindi kami nag-hire ng contractor noon ha, para makatipid. Pag uwi namin ng bahay, syempre pagod ako, magko-compute pa kami, ilang kilo ng semento pa ba, di ba? Ilang kilo ng pako, ilang bags of cement pa ba yung kailangang orderin? Yung mga trabahador ba, nagtatrabaho ba from 8 to 5 talaga? Yung mga ganon. So, I had my first son, Martin. He was the typical bibong-bibo, 4-year-old na, Mama, you have to listen to my new song, to my new poem. Ganyan pa siya. Pero yung aking 1-year-old at that time, Enrique, he could not yet articulate what he needed from me, But there was a look in his eyes na parang alam mo kung minsan hanggang ngayon, nasisenti na, iiyak pa nga ako kung minsan if I share this in workshops eh. Para bang napapag-guilty ako na, how about me? I also need your time. I also need your attention. So, that one really disturbed me na pinag-usapan namin ni Marvin, nag-pencil pushing kami. Siyempre, kadami-daming dasal, diskusyones at dasal. Dasal. And then, we just did it. Kasi it was a decision between the 2 of us. But siyempre, primarily mine. Kasi, di ba, alam mo, never ko naman na-imagine na magiging full-time homemaker ako eh. Di ba meron tayong mga self-image? My self-image was that of a career woman. Successful career woman. Yung ganun. So, yan yung nangyari. And do you know how sometimes our crazy ideas, our crazy decisions bring the most pleasant surprises? I think that's exactly what happened to me. Kasi,
Wow.
yan yung nagdulot nung, para bang these were now the seeds of my being an FQ mom. Kasi, syempre siguro kung tuloy-tuloy lang ang tabo ng sweldo, di syempre pabili-bili na rin ako dyan mga, tawag ko GK bags. Kasi, isang bag, 6 figures na, isang bahay na yun sa Gawad Kalinga. So, so parang, napilitan ako na, teka sandali, huminahon ka. Yung talagang naging, matipid naman talaga ako. Saver ako since kinder. Pero, parang na-enhance. And since that's what I was doing, I was at home, na-journal ko yung mga pinaggagawa ko sa buhay. Naging mas intentional ako, mas purposeful, na ito dapat para dito, ito para dyan. Tapos, tinuro ko rin sa mga anak ko. Alam mo yon, because I was still interested, I would still read books like Snowball, yung mga ganyan, yung mga finance books pa rin. Syempre, gusto ko, pag nagkukwentuhan kami during meals ng mga anak ko, nakukwento ko sa kanila mga pinagbabasa ko. And that also trained me how to talk about the finance jargon in easy to understand language. Para naman yung mga grade schoolers ko, naiintindihan nila kung ano yung binabasa ni mama. Yun.
Ang galing. Teacher ka talaga, no? Alam ko, I'm gonna go to yung minention mo kaninang FQ and I can see your books there behind you. Pero, ayan, pag-uusapan natin yan, ha? Pero, yung sa mga kunento mo, kasi I think, yung mga, housewives. I don't know, my mom was like that also. She was a housewife, very matipid, nagbabudget, ganyan-ganyan. Pero parang, and I think I would say that marami namang mga Filipinas na ganyan, or Filipinos, kind of kind of know how to do it. Pero ano yung nakikita mong malaking hadlang sa pag-iisip ng mga Pilipino kung bakit hindi sila, yung mga biggest money mistakes na ginagawa nila at yung thinking or mindset nila na kailangan mabago?
Okay. Gusto ko sundutin lang yung tinanong mo na, lalo na yung mga Pilipina. Sanay naman mag-budget. Yung mga nanay sa bahay, di ba? Sanay naman mag-budget. Pero parang most of the time, I should say, they just stop there with the budgeting. Parang kadamihan hindi na sila nag-go beyond the saving and the budgeting. Hindi na nag-i-invest. Dahil sa takot. Dahil para bang it's uncertain, di ba? Ayaw natin yung uncertainty eh. Parang sasabihin natin, pinaghirapan ko ito. Dapat hindi ito malulugi. Pero ito po this is the truth about how you handle money, no? Yes, there is a risk, but if you just keep your money uninvested, let's say it's just there in your savings account, kahit sa time deposit, pero pag puro nandun lang lahat, ang siguradong risk po ninyo is losing the purchasing power of your hard-earned money. Yun. So, I think yan yung balakid na, is that what you were asking kanina?
Yes,
yes. This is what we call in behavioral economics as loss aversion. Everyone, hindi lang Pinoy yan, all human beings are loss averse. Parang mas masakit kasi yung pakiramdam ng nalugi kaysa kumita. Alam mo, scientifically proven yan.
True.
Bigyan natin sila ng example. To those who are just hearing the loss aversion term for the first time. Assuming, Rissa, you earn, kunyari, 1,000 on your investment. So, kilig-kilig ka. Meron kang 1,000 happy points. Pero, pag bumaba na yung investment mo by the same amount, di ba dapat 1,000 sad points ka lang? Pero hindi. The pain points that you will feel is at least twice as much. So that's at least 2,000 pain points. So syempre, iiwas na tayo doon. Kaya nga, napaka-importante na malaman natin yan.
Ay nako, tama yan, Rose. Kasi inaaral ko ngayon yan sa aking masters. Yung fear-based marketing. O, di ba? Kaya yung mga fear-based marketing, di ba, yung mga adverts na, naku, pag hindi kayo mag-invest dito, pag hindi nyo gawin to, itong mawawala sa inyo. Because yun nga talaga, tama yan, yung mas naaalala natin, yung masakit, 2 to 3 times more kaysa yung masarap, di ba?
Madaling makalimot.
Yes, and that is what, in my understanding, what medyo may relationship dyan ang financial quotient or FQ, di ba?
Yeah,
Rose,
correct,
and I know you're known as the FQ mom. You have a column in, saan ba? Anong
Philstar.com and of course in my website, fqmom.com. Tapos nagko-contribute ako sa mga magazines and one of them is Feast magazine.
Of course, yes. So, we're gonna break lang for commercial, Rose. Pero bago tayo mag-break, i-mention mo na, ikwento mo lang sa amin nga ng mabilis yung mga titles ng ano ba yung mga libro mong nasulat na pagbalik natin, pag-uusapan natin yan.
Yeah, the first one was Raising Pinoy Boys. Yan po yung nag-umpisa nitong aking second wind na tinatawag. Ayan, Raising Pinoy Boys. Andyan si Bo Sanchez din, I featured him. And then sumunod dyan yung The Retelling of the Richest Man in Babylon. Sinimplify natin, pambata yan, may Tagalog version. Tapos ito na, yung mga aking tinatawag na FQ Trilogy. So, FQ Book 1 is FQ the Nth Intelligence, and then FQ Book 2 is Why Financial Education Alone Does Not Work. Yung 3, to come pa yan. Okay!
Ayan, Why Financial Education Alone Does Not Work. Malalaman natin pagkatapos lamang ng commercial break. Magbabalik po ang Your Money Matters.
Makalaya sa utang.
Sa usaping pinansyal,
magkaroon ng sapat na kaalaman.
Matutong mag-ipon.
Ang pinagpaguran.
Hindi masasayang.
Hindi mababaliwala.
Kahalagahan ng kinikita.
Para sa sarili.
Para sa pamilya.
Para sa mga mahal natin sa buhay.
Ako.
Kami.
Tayo.
Bahagi ako.
Join ako.
kaya nating abutin ang 30 million Filipinos financially educated by the year 2030. Hashtag 30M 2030. Corina Sanchez Rojas, kasama ninyo sa isang makabuluhang misyon.
Someday, you will get older, slower, grayer, but also wiser, calmer, and freer than ever. At Kaiser, we help you prepare for those years ahead, so you can keep doing what you love with the people that matter the most. Prepare for your future today. Kaiser International Health Group, the first name in healthcare.
Nagbabalik po ang Your Money Matters at gaya ng sinabi ni Rose kanina, why financial education is not enough? Bakit, Rose? Hindi ba pag alam mo na, dapat magagawa na natin? Kasi we've been talking about, for those of you who've just tuned in, we're talking about, how to handle money, how to save and invest. Pero ngayon, sinasabi ni Rose sa atin na hindi pa pala sapat na alam natin yon. Bakit naman, Rose?
Diba? It was very disheartening for me when I encountered that meta-analysis study years ago. Ano ba ang meta-analysis? Ang meta-analysis po, it is a scientific system. It is studying several studies para mas maging malakas yung statistical power. So, ibig sabihin nito, hindi lang yung halimbawa, nagbigay ng financial education doon sa isa. Effective ba o hindi? Hindi. Inaral niya 200 studies. So, ito ngayon, this is the news, no? We normally would think na, pag may problema sa pera, turuan mo lang. 'Di ba? Financial education. And then, malalaman na niya kung anong mga dapat niyang gawin para maging okay sa kanya yung pag-handle ng pera. Para okay ang FQ niya. However, unfortunately, there is no empirical evidence that says so. As a matter of fact, this meta-analysis shows that the positive effect of financial education on our financial behavior is, sige, pahulaan natin kaya yung ating mga viewers. Hulaan nyo po, A, 10%, B, 1%, C, 0.1%.
Oh no, parang nasa 0.1% ba, Rose?
Yes.
OMG!
OMG talaga siya. So parang, oh my God, ano to? So talaga mega aral-aral ako, no? So ganon. And maybe we can tell our viewers why it is so. Kasi ganito po yun. Our human brain is consists of two. So pag-usapan natin yung dalawang major systems that work in our brain. We have the prefrontal cortex, which is our rational brain. So, ayan, pag binigyan ko po kayo ng math problem, yan po yung gagamitin nyo. Tapos, meron din tayong limbic system, which is our emotional brain. So, ito po yung seat of emotions, yung sadness, happiness, disgust, being scared. Ang dami niyan, di ba? Ano yung movie nun? In and Out na yun? Oo, di ba yung magandang movie? Lahat ng 7 emotions, that's the seat. So, when we do financial education, it's just like the math problem. It goes to our prefrontal cortex, our rational brain. Tinawag ko sa libro na makatwirang mac side natin. Yung kabila, siya si emotional emong. However, what drives our behavior? It is not our makatwirang mac eh. It's our emotional emong. So, kung mapapansin mo, kadalasan naman in all the important aspects of life, alam naman natin kung anong kailangan gawin, di ba? We have to eat well, sleep, exercise. But do we? Nope. Because it's our emotional emong side that drives our behavior. So, Rissa, yun yung dahilan. Kaya financial education alone does not work. Kailangan nating tulungan pa kulang yung, sige, tinuruan na namin kayo pa bago kayo mag-graduate ng grade 12. Kahit na naka-A ka dun, sad to say, wale.
Sa bagay, Rose, sa bagay, no, lahat naman tayo alam natin na smoking kills. Pero yung mga smokers, hindi pa rin, di ba? Hindi pa rin humihinto. Okay, wait. So, knowing this, na just receiving financial education does not translate to actually getting your finances, set right. And ito ba yung behavioral economics na sinasabi mo? How do we bridge that gap from the brain, the logical brain to the emotional brain? Paano natin i-bridge yun? Para yung learning natin mag-translate sa action.
Yeah, I love that you already used the word bridge kasi yan nga. When we say behavioral economics, this is the fusion of traditional economics. Ano ba yung traditional economics? Yung mga Eco 101 natin dyan, naalala nyo? It always assumes that the consumer is a rational being. Lagi siyang nagmi-minimize cost at nagma-maximize ng utility or satisfaction from the product or service that is being bought. So we combine this with psychology, which is what actually happens. So kumbaga, ano ang assumption ng behavioral economics? Ayaw niya mag-assume, gusto niya mag-experiment. At napakarami na rin mga experiment dyan na nagawa with regard to our financial behavior. And in my FQ book 2, eto siya, ayun, yung Why Financial Education Alone Does Not Work, I discuss 16 behavioral biases para alam mo yun, ma-bring to light yung mga nangyayari sa atin. And we already mentioned one a while ago before the commercial break, yung loss aversion. Marami pa yan. Meron kang sunk cost fallacy, anchoring effect, lahat-lahat yan. So ito ngayon yung first step into bridging that gap. We have to know ourselves. So this book now invites you to understand yourself with regard to your money behavior. At the end of each chapter na nagdi-discuss ng isang behavioral bias, tatanungin ka, how mac or how emong are you in this bias? What is your me score or your mac emong score? Yun. First step yan.
So, kailangan natin makilala ang sarili natin. I think being aware is the first step to change Diba? Kasi marami tayong mga blind spots. I mean, kahit na, we talk about the practice of our faith, being Christian, diba? Alam naman natin, dapat natin sundan si Lord, dapat natin gawin yung mga, follow the 10 Commandments,
Yes.
We know the basic tenets of our faith, pero minsan may blind spot tayo, nakala natin, ang bait-bait na natin pala, ito palang area na to, kulang pala ako sa generosity, or kulang pala ako sa sensitivity sa iba. Being aware of it is already the first step towards change diba?
Yes.
So pati sa FQ pala, kailangan natin yan sa ating financial quotient. Ay nako Rose, ang dami natin kailangan malaman.
That's why our FQ test is not like other financial literacy tests. Because I don't want to just know about your financial literacy. Kasi nga, it's been proven, hindi nga enough, di ba? The FQ test consists of two main parts. There's the knowledge portion. So kung anong alam ng iyong makatuwirang Mac, tapos there's also the behavior portion. Kung ano talaga ang pinagagawa ng iyong emotional emong. So, aside from knowing yung mga interest, di ba, inflation, these important concepts about finance, it also measures or assesses the way you actually behave towards money. Magkano ba ang sinesave mo kada sweldo? Paano ka ba magbayad ng credit card? Yung mga ganon. So, I actually invite all our viewers because it's a free online test anyway. Take the FQ test, just go to fqmom.com and click FQ test. Kung ang mangyari, kasi marami talaga nakakakuha ng mababang score at the start. No, don't you stress about it kasi your FQ score is not cast in stone. Ang sinasabi nga namin, halimbawa ngayon ka nag-take, bilang ka ngayon ng 6 months, kalendaryo mo na, ilagay mo na dun sa iyong cellphone, lagay mo na rin yung link. retake FQ test. And hopefully, after you've learned something and lahat ito importante, and apply it in your actual behavior, hopefully, the next time you take the test, umaangat na yan.
Yun, there's always room for growth. Okay, wait, Rose. So, knowing this, na, that there's a bridge that we need to build between our logical brain and our emotional brain. So, yung tinuturo mong behavioral economics, diba? Ang ganda niyan kasi the way I understand it sa mga columns mo is ano nga yung explanation mo doon, yung parang you build already the system para maging automatic.
Yes. Yeah.
Can you talk about that?
I say you operationalize it. Diba? Para bang ang gawin natin, wag na natin pahirapan yung sarili natin. Alam nyo, yung bang, lagi kasi sinasabi natin, hindi ka kasi disiplinado, ganyan-ganyan, diba? Ay nako, matututunan nyo yan sa FQ Book 2. Ito yung tinatawag natin na ego depletion. Alam nyo, kahit naman gaano kakabuting tao, halimbawa, ako personally pag ako gutom, medyo dangerous. Parang medyo maiipit ang ulo, ganyan. Tapos, hindi ka makakapag-decide or you will not be able to behave in your best self. So, it's the same thing. Sabi nga nila, wag kang pupunta, wag kang mag-shop, wag kang mag-grocery na gutom. Diba? Mahal daw yun. So, yung mga
cost mo.
Tapos kung ano-anong junk, kasi yun yung mga ready to eat, diba? Yun yung kukunin mo. So, pag naalaman nyo na kung ano yung me-score nyo in all of these different biases, behavioral economics principles, you can now design something in your everyday life para naman mas madali na to do the right thing. I always say, so that it will be easier for us to do the right thing more effortlessly.
Yun. So, one way, like an example is, kunyari sa office namin dati, bago pa namin mahawakan yung sweldo namin, nasabi na namin sa kahera, dun sa finance department, uy, kaltasan mo na ng ilang libo yan at paki-invest na diretso sa aking stock market or, di ba?
That is my favorite. Default, yan yung default bias. Meron kasi tayong bias na kung ano na yung default, yun na yung sinusunod. Kasi hindi ka na mag-e-effort di ba? Na-set mo na siya So kung ang default design ng buhay ninyo maayos, mas madali nang gumawa ng tamang para hindi ka na nag-e-effort Ang sarap nga ng investing Pwede mo nga i-delegate. Hindi ka gaya ng exercise, hindi pwedeng easy.
Kung pwede lang, Rose, iba na lang may babayaran natin yung gym instructor natin na mag-exercise for us.
Oo, di ba?
Ay, natin lahat.
Yes, yun. So, yan, napakaganda. That's actually the best design in your environment. Kasi alam mo, Rissa, the way we have designed our environment right now, it's so much easier to spend than to save and invest. Diba? Nako, dati nga magbibihis ka pa. Nung araw, diba? Sabi natin, nung araw, kailangan may cash ka bago ka makabili. And then, credit card came. So, pa-swipe ka na lang. Ngayon, digital na. Kahit na hindi ka na kailangan mag-toothbrush, magbihis, diba? Nakapajama ka 24/7, pwede kang mamili. Add to cart ka lang. Add to cart.
Correct! Ay, naku, ano ba yan?
So, mahirap, malakas yung kalaban. Kaya dapat ayusin natin yung environment natin. And the beauty of using these principles in behavioral economics is that they're not only applicable in our financial life. Alam mo, in all aspects of life, kahit sa career, sa health, di ba? Dami-dami mga parents dyan. Sasabihin, my son only likes to eat bacon. Ganyan. Di wag ka bumili ng bacon. Kung walang bacon sa bahay nyo, walang kakainin bacon yung anak mo. So, yung mga ganon. Yung mga simple design tweaks that will bring about big changes in your life over time.
That's so beautiful, because especially at this day and age, that we have so many tools, so many financial tools available at our fingertips, di ba? Pati yung pagbayad mo ng utang, pwede mo nang i-automate, pagbayad ng mga bills. Kasi syempre, unahin natin yun. Huwag nyo nang i-automate yung shopping nyo, di ba?
Huwag i-automate.
yung palitan nyo yung password nyo sa online shopping every week para nalilimutan nyo, hindi kayo makalogin. Di ba kasama yun sa
Actually, tama yun. Magandang design yan. Uy, alam mo, the problem is real, ha? There are those parang nakaka-addict din kasi siguro. So siguro tanggalin nyo sa sa app. Tanggalin nyo muna yung app. Pwede nyo naman i-reinstall kung talagang kailangan nyo. And then, when you were talking about password, kung kailangan nyo talaga ng tulong, dapat dalawang verification. Yung asawa nyo, siguro, para, uy, honey, tulungan mo ako. I cannot stop myself. Yung mga ganon. Magtulungan.
Yun. Ang ganda, di ba? So, i-design talaga natin yung life natin, lalo na since we're talking about our finances, yung financial life natin para maging mahirap, maging inconvenient to spend, pero very convenient at automatic makasave at maka-invest.
I love
Yun
it.
ang tinuturo ni Rose. So, Rose, before we end this portion, saan pwede bumili ng book mo?
Okay, you can go to fqmom.com and click books. Nandun po silang lahat. We deliver to Philippine addresses. Although we do have, alam mo nakakatuwa, may mga buyers from abroad and they are willing to pay kahit ang mahal-mahal ng courier charge. Oo.
Pero may ebook version naman yan.
May ebook version up to FQ Book 1. Yung FQ Book 2 kasi bago pa lang siya, wala pa siyang ebook version. Baka next year pa yon.
Okay, ayan po. Wala na po tayong excuse. So we're just gonna break and then when we come back, we're going to ask the experts. Sa pagbabalik po ng Your Money Matters.
Love comes in many forms. But in times of trial and uncertainty, nothing spells love better than security, peace of mind, and hope for the future. For over 50 years, we have helped people express this four-letter word, so you can face life head-on and savor every moment it brings. Manila Banker's Life. The best way to show your love.
Kaiser Medical Center provides a wide array of diagnostic and medical care services, ranging from immediate quality medical care to consultation to individuals and companies all over the Philippines. And because we value your health, our ultimate goal is to be your partner in health and wellness, even long after your visit with us. Kaiser Medical Center is a diagnostic clinic equipped with highly committed and experienced professionals willing to provide you with excellent healthcare service, focused on health and wellness at all times. Our aim is to have a consistent, lifelong relationship with our patients by providing convenient and affordable quality medical care and consultation which is preventive and curative in a happy, safe, and friendly environment. Kaiser Medical Center, kaagapay mo sa kalusugan. Protect yourself and your family and be certain with your future with Fidelity Life. It has been a long-time dedicated partner of IMG that provides life insurance benefit exclusively to its members to meet their risk protection needs. In partnership with Everest Memorial Services, Fidelity Life is also providing its members with free access to 24/7 Memorial Concierge services. With the consent of the beneficiary, Fidelity Life shall apply the insurance benefit to cover the expenses for the memorial services of the deceased member. At Fidelity Life, the care of our members and their families is our first and most important business. Be life confident by protecting your loved ones and securing your future.
So, nagbabalik po tayo sa Your Money Matters at Rose, meron tayong question here from Donna, and she's 29 years old. She's an accountant and an entrepreneur. At ang tanong niya, what is the most important investment that a person should have, especially in their 20s?
Alam mo, depende yan. And you are in your 20s, batang-bata ka pa, no? I always say that meron ka dapat magandang asset allocation. Anong ibig sabihin yan? Imagine your saving and investments na nakapay. So, merong porsyento nandito sa isang instrument na to, merong porsyento nandito naman. So, you always have to have your emergency fund. So, that's around 1 year worth of your expenses. Ilalagay mo yan dun sa mga hindi naman malaki ang kita, pero sigurado kang hindi mababawasan yung principal. So, example, time deposit, money market, yon. Dun mo ilalagay. Tapos, for your long term or for your medium to long term dream, diba? Lagyan mo ng dream fund. Alam niyo, pangalanan niyo na yan. The best asset class, the one that gives the highest return in the long run, is still the stock market. Ngayon, not everyone is fit to do his or her own stock picking and timing. So, wag na nating pagpahirapan yung ating sarili. You are an entrepreneur and an accountant. If stock picking is not your thing, then that's fine. In fact, you are just better off investing on a regular basis, like what Rissa and I spoke about earlier, na peso cost averaging, in equity index fund. Ano ba to? Equity index fund, ito po yung top 30 listed companies in our country. So, sino na yung pinakamagagaling? Nag-automatic, nagre-revalue na yan. Kung yung isang company, medyo may nangyayari, bumababa yan. So, you are always sure that what you are invested in are the top 30 companies in the country. Tapos, ang kagandahan pa niyan, hindi mo na po problemahin na magkano ba to per share. Kasi, kahit na 1,000 pesos or even 500 pesos for some funds, nakaano ka na, diversified ka na kaagad. You are right away owner of those top 30 companies. And the return of equity index funds, they prove to be even higher than most actively managed funds. So, yun.
Wow! That is a very wonderful thing to know, ha? So, ayan. You heard it from our experts. Expert natin today, si Rose Fausto. Rose, super thank you for giving us your time and sharing your wisdom to us.
Uy, meron akong gustong ipahabol para sa kanya at sa lahat pa ng mga listeners mo. No? Naisip ko lang. Always remember that time in the market is more important than timing the market. Kaya wag na kayong magtatanong na, okay na ba mag-invest ngayon o hihintayin ko pa? No? Wag na, as soon as you can. Sana nga, no? As soon as you started working or even before you started working, go na. Tapos, aalamin nyo rin sa sarili nyo kung ano ba yung pinag-i-investan nyo. You know, Rissa, the reason why our logo is is wallet with a heart, because what we do with and for money should always align with our core values. So, yun ang tatandaan nyo rin.
Yeah, that is so beautiful. Nagusto ko yung sinabi mo, time in the market is more important than timing the market. Ayun. Yep. So, dapat talaga, because time works for us, di ba? Pagdating sa pera, kailangan natin ng oras. And I love what you said about the wallet with a heart. Kasi dito, syempre yan po ang ating tinuturo, hindi lang po sa pagpapayaman, pero syempre to be truly rich in every area of our life. So, thank you again, Rose, for guesting here in our show.
Okay, we can continue the conversation actually. You can just come to fqmom.com. That's where the conversation happens. And you can also follow me on my socials. That's fqmom on YouTube. Kumu, I have a Thursday show at 11 a.m. together with my sons. And then I also have a podcast, FQMom Podcast. and on Instagram and Twitter, the FQ Mom. Maraming salamat for having me here.
At marami po tayong natutunan. Gaya po ng sinabi ni Rose, ay ang ating knowledge does not usually or automatically translate to action. Kaya napaka-importante pong i-apply natin kung ano ang ating natutunan.
Ang katanungan mo ay maaaring katanungan ng karamihan. Kaya't padala nyo na kami ng inyong questions dito sa yourmoneymatters.ph@gmail.com. Our show has come to an end, pero wag nating kakalimutan ang mga natutunan natin sa episode na ito. Knowing about something is not enough. Ang importante is to bridge the knowing into doing. One last word from Philippians 4, verse 6 to 7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. Ano man ang pagbabagong kailangan natin sa ating buhay, know that you will never be alone. Pray to the Lord for what you need and trust that He will join us and He will be with us in our journey. Till our next episode, I'm Rissa Singson-Kawpeng. See you again next week because your money matters.
Win a brand new iPhone Pro Max 12 with these 4 easy steps. Step 1. Subscribe to ING YouTube channel. Step 2. Click the notification bell. Step 3. Share one episode of Your Money Matters on Facebook and tag 3 friends using the hashtags #IMG Your Money Matters, #IamGreat iPhone 12 Pro Max giveaway, #IMG official channel. Step 4. Visit img-corp.net/iPhone 12 PMax and fill out the giveaway registration form. The lucky winners will be raffled during the live premiere of the last episode of Your Money Matters Season 3. Watch and share this with your family and friends now to get a chance to win. Good luck!
We would like to thank our sponsors. Learn the secret to saving and building your future. Become your own financial educator through IMG, International Marketing Group, your total financial solution. May Kaiser para sa'yo, kahit maputi na ang buhok mo. Kaiser International Health Group, the first name in healthcare. Seguridad ng buhay at proteksyon para sa mga minamahal. Manila Bankers Life Insurance Corporation, the best way to show your love. Nangungunang kaagapay mo sa kalusugan. Kaiser Medical Center, your partner in health and wellness.